That's cool, Hara. I can wait for the fight. Is it here yet? Is it here yet? Is it here yet? Who's hungry for an epic match of Riboku vs Shin? Well, it's in the process as we speak, so unfortunately you have to wait longer for the main course. On a positive note, Hara is well aware of the hype magnitude between the two, and at the very least, the chapter delivers a great hype for the future bout and the very next set of action. I have to admit, I was really hyped to see Shin confronting Riboku and possibly going for a small skirmish. I know I have doubts and sadly, well, I was right. But it doesn't take away on how Hara planted a seed for this arc to have them in a match soon. And I was satisfied. It's the feel of a long-awaited battle, hype beginning to grow. Hara did well to tease the audience for Shin to fight Riboku here, and it was certainly made to be a significant event. Shin completely ignores the landscape with thousands of soldiers slaughtering each other because he doesn't give a shit. Okay, that's not the case, but it does seem like he doesn't give two shits about them. Right now, the focus is all on Riboku. Shin is just outraged that Riboku always show up to break everything and kill any momentum. It's been like this for 7 years and now Shin just can't have it anymore. Shin is simply returning the favor. The hype of Riboku's death is built to be the mark of the Zhao's end. Hell, even by the time Shin unit got close to him, Kairo 10 begins to encourage Shin to kill him here and now. They know it sounds reckless to follow the enemy line, but that desperation is profoundly addressed. It's interesting that Riboku and his men are riding top tier quality horses. No wonder Riboku snuck in the kill. They're fast as hell and outspeed Shin horses. You know, if Shin win this war, they should most definitely take them into their stead. Shin and Riboku's confrontation is pretty well addressed with their past history. It certainly has the caliber to be the money match, a match you will spend at a high price to watch. Shin has always been around since Riboku was first introduced in the series, and I mean when he first played his strategic cards on the table against Oki. That's the origin of the grudge match. Riboku does a hell of a job to provoke Shin. He even slowed down his horse, close enough to get a glaze distant. Like he dares him to take a swing. It's the ultimate taunt if you ask me. He knows how to crawl under Shin's skin with the history recalls, at the same time distracting him to be lured to a trap. On a side note, I do like Fute in here. He points out the obvious like the trap at the forest. I mean it is obvious, but don't have to indirectly praise Ten for figuring it out. Come on, it's common knowledge. Anyway, the tension goes to Shin, whether he will actually get close to kill Riboku or stop while he still can. I badly want Shin to go for it, but realistically, it was a right call to back away and wait for another time. It's a relief that he wasn't dumb enough to go for it and get everyone killed. I have to credit Riboku for igniting the hype. Shin's message to Riboku, however, is great because it's certified that the match is portrayed as 7 years in the making. It all trails back to Oki's demise, and Shin is carrying that torch to finish the job. That pledge from Shin is excellent. Riboku's reaction to the glaive has that look of a man seeing a ghost haunting him for revenge. One day, they will meet again, and the match of the century will happen. This match is true hype. Hara does a terrific job on establishing their background history connection. It's the mark of the epic historical event in the making. Granted, I don't know if it did happen in the actual history, but who cares? This must happen. For our enjoyment, we need to see this match. It better have promotional video on the fight. Similar to that recent promotional video for that One Piece fight, they made it into the epic tome of all fights. You have to see it. Go check it out right now. With that said, this battle is going to be epic. Molten has been fantastic so far in this arc, and this chapter only adds more prestige. Just when Shin unit returns to the field with Mako's army getting demolished like roaches against exterminators, Molten arrives to Shin to exploit his plan. So what plan he has this time? Well, instead of just watching Mako's army getting slaughtered to death, he wants to revive them, to regain momentum. and he is dead serious to do so. Isn't it interesting setup for the next phase, since Shin couldn't do the job to kill Rebiko? The next best thing is to regain momentum by having all units in left wing to work together as one. I don't know how Moten will do it, but his face reads complete confidence. He has to be promoted to general after this arc. Of course, Kisui's head is still the objective to potentially seal the title, so I believe once they get everything under control, Kisui is next. It's going to get really good. It's reassuring to know that the scans will be at high quality from this point forward. It's a good timing since as of late it's been a setup for something even more epic. The visual is still strong, including in the past, and the shot of Shin's and Oki's glaive is sensational. The hype is greatly addressed, and I cannot wait for their next and real clash. This chapter will disappoint the fans who left extremely hyped from the last chapter, and I'll be honest, I'm among them. But I wasn't really that disappointed because I got what I need, and that is the hype buildup. The hype is well built for Rebiko and Shin to fight, and while that is on hold, the next phase sets for some promising actions with Moten and Shin working together to reclaim their momentum. The countdown begins. I'm giving this chapter an 8. Rest assured, the battle will be epic. We just have to wait long. And unfortunately, we do have a break next week due to a holiday. I wasn't aware of a holiday, but I guess I'm not good at tracking dates when it comes to the manga releases, so there's that. Shame that we have to wait a little longer, but I know Hara will deliver and it will all pay off tremendously. What are your thoughts of this chapter? How will Moten and Shin revive Mako's army? And who will be the one to take on Kisui? My money is still on Moten. I still believe he should be the one to take on Kisui and claim that kill and let Shin have someone else. Time will tell. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.